Well, hey there, and welcome back to Color Me Kris with me, Kris Michaels. Today I'm going to be showing you my completed pages for April 2025. Want to see everything I colored, and if you think they're good or bad, well, stick around.
When the world seems gray in the news today, creativity can feel like bliss. Come brighten your day in a colorful way. It's time for Color Me Kris.
Okay, so these are all the books that I colored in for April 2025. Let me move them to the side here a little bit so that I can show you what I did in them. I think I'll start with, well, it doesn't really matter, but I'll start with this one. So here we go. This is Creepy, and I got this book, I believe, as a gift. I don't seem to remember if I bought it, but I'm pretty sure it was a Christmas gift from a viewer. And let's start with this one. Here we go. I thought she was sweet, and so I wanted to color her. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm proud of her, actually. I think she's cute, sweet. It's funny. These were some kind of weird, I don't know what the hell they were. So I just went ahead and blacked them out because, you know, why not? Why did I have two of these on this page? That's interesting. I wonder what that means. I'm sure it was some sort of message to myself that I don't remember. And so here's a close-up of her. I used Ohuhu and Cali art markers on her. Nothing special. I didn't use any pencil or anything like that, just markers. But I like her. I think she's sweet, and she was a lot of fun to do. Then the next one, I was just sitting here one day, and I opened the book, and I saw this, and I said, oh, he's cute. I think I'll do him. And he was fun and easy to do. Again, Ohuhu Cali art and gel pen, which I will show you right now. Hopefully you'll see the sparkles. Hopefully. I never know until I edit the videos if they show up. So, but he was cute and fun, and I just wanted to do something to relax. And I thought, well, he'll be simple and fun, and so I did him. And then the next one, I'm going to save her if I can, because I was very proud of her. Yeah, here we go. So this is the next one, and I thought he looked sad. And I was kind of in a sad mood that day, so I went ahead and colored him. He's not perfect, he's not great, but I like him. I didn't know what the heck was dripping from the trees, but I made it as glowy as possible. And I put, let me show you, glossy accents. I used this to make his eyes look like they're teary. I'll show them in a second. And all I do is, because someone asked me, how do you apply it? And all I do, you cut the tip, and then I put a pen in here to keep everything flowing, as they say. So hopefully you can see that. And then I just use the nib of it to get it down and just kind of work it around where I want. And I find it to be quite easy. I have to find the hole on the nib. There we go. And then I put the straight pen back in it. Make sure you close this and seal it. I got this on Amazon. It was a pretty good price because I've used it a lot, and there's just a tiny bit used. It was $10. I'll have it down in the description section if you want to go check it out at Amazon. I'll have a link there. So here's the eyes, and I did the gooey stuff coming out of his face. Can you see that? I think you can. It looks like it. I used to use glazed pens, and those are good. But this stuff's just so much better. And what I love about it is it has a three-dimensional feel. It actually comes up off the page, and Ooh, it's cool. I really love it. So, try to get you a better look at the eyes. So if you ever want anything shiny or liquid looking, that stuff is just terrific. Then I did her, and I wanted to save her for last in this book because I love her so much. Now, she had weird symbols and pumpkins and a whole bunch of crap around her. And I thought, I don't want to do those. I want her to pop. So I went ahead and I just used my Ohuhu Black marker and took this all out and just left her, and then I colored her. This is, again, Ohuhu and Cali Art markers, and then I did use some pencil on here, Prismacolor white pencil, just to give her some highlights. But I really like her. I think she's really pretty, and the artwork is pretty. I'm not trying to be all braggy, but I think I did a pretty good job on her, and I really am proud of her. So I like her a lot. And then that's it for this book. I love this book. So let's move on to the other books. So I'll go ahead and do this one and save this one for last. So then, of course, this was a gift from my friends in the UK, Kath and Ken. I love this book. And as you can see, I did a whole bunch of coloring. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Here we go. All right. So I did this one. And I did show this on my social medias, which are on the screen right now, and that's Blue Sky and Instagram. Now, something interesting. Instagram, I used to have an account called Color Me Kris, and I posted one of these, and I immediately got a notice that my account had been suspended for 180 days for violating Instagram's policy. Now, I use that Instagram for my colorings only. And so I have no idea what policy I violated. It had a little button that said appeal. So I clicked it, and it had me fill out a couple of things. And then it said next. I clicked it, and it said put in your phone number, your mobile phone number, so we can keep you updated. Terrific. Put in my number, clicked it, and it came up and said error. And it did that for 3 days. Storm even looked at it, and he tried putting his number in to see. And again, it said error, so the appeal never went through. And now my account apparently is completely gone. And I wrote Instagram a letter, and I heard nothing back. So I have my new, well, it's not new, it's actually an old one, Kris Michaels, where I'm posting my colorings until they decide that I've violated something with that, which I just have no idea what it could have been. Maybe one of my fellow YouTubers who are no longer friends with me decided to report my for something, I don't know what. Or maybe these are too sexy for Instagram, I don't know. But they'll be posted on my social medias until those get blocked or whatever the heck you want to call it. And then, folks, you just stuck with me here on YouTube, unless YouTube does the same thing. But it's frustrating because I have my political ones where I will voice my political opinions. You would think that would have been blocked before my colorings. Anyway, I thought of Kill Bill, the movie, when I did this one. And I had a lot of fun doing it. I left these just as they are because, they're, checkers. I did put the same thing, the accents, glossy accents on her helmet, because I know helmets are shiny. And so, again, it has that really cool feel. So that's her. I did her. I enjoyed her. She was very nice. Okay. This one. Remember this one? I told you about it. It was for March. And I did this, and then immediately my knee went out, and ER, and you can see that video if you click the eye. And I said, I'm not finishing her. She's horrible. Well, I did finish her, and I used the glossy accents on the glass so that it would look glass, and I think it worked. And again, I just used the nib and just got it all on there. If anybody knows an easier way, which is pretty simple, but I didn't know if it would ruin my paintbrushes or if I should not do that. So I did the one she's holding and the one she's sitting in. And then I said, okay, I'm done with her. Oh, you know, I didn't even sign her because I just was so, I related her so much to my knee problem. So that's her. And then I did this one. Again, I will sit down and open the book and say, I'm going to do this. And that's how, doing these journals and things of what I'm going to color and how I color them, that's just too much work. Coloring to me is fun and relaxing. Bravo to the people that do. That's pretty cool. The only thing I wish that I would like to keep a journal is how I colored certain things, because I have some old colorings that I did effects with that now I don't remember how I did them. So it's probably a good idea to keep a journal of, of this page I mixed these colors and blah, blah, blah. So, but anyway, I thought I would do something from, the old A&W or, whatever, where they came out with your food. Sonic still does it, and they're delicious. They don't do it on roller skates, though. And so I did her with CaliArt Ohuhu markers and then glitter pen around her apron. And I gave her a little kind of glow because she wasn't sticking out or popping out like I wanted her to. So I think she's pretty cool. What I really am proud of is the hamburger. It looks so delicious. I want to eat it. So I've eaten enough hamburgers. I guess I knew how to color her, right? So that was her. And let me get to the next one. And then we have this one. I'm not thrilled with this one. It's just okay, but it's sloppy. And the dice look terrible, and it's crap. I have to be honest. I don't like it. I did do some, again, the markers, CaliArt, and then I did some glitter gel pen around where the flames are and stuff. This is supposed to be number 8, but I screwed it up, and then I never could make it look like 8s again. But I don't like the dice. I made them shiny. I did everything I could to make them cool. But what I should have done was used a brighter, this kind of red, so that they shined out more, stood out more. So, she's okay. She's not my favorite. And then when I tried to give the card shadows, I screwed those up. I had a really bad day with my hand shaking, which I have seen the neurologist about that. It was a complete bust. He was a horrible, terrible doctor. I hate him. I'll talk about it later. I have a coloring video I'm going to do, again, even though nobody really watches them. But I'm going to post that, and in that I'm going to talk about my life and tell you an update of what's going on. And I'll talk about the neurologist from hell that I went to see, who was absolutely no help. But anyway, that's her. She's okay, but I don't think she's great. Next one was this one. I screwed this one up too. They can't all be winners, but good Lord, I have, it's like a clown card. They're just everywhere. She didn't come out anything like I wanted her to come out. I wanted this to be a progression of, the evening and getting darker. I think I failed miserably. And I did a terrible job on her eye makeup. And she's not drawn as an attractive woman. So it was hard to make her look attractive. I think I did okay with the trees and stuff, but it's just not what I was picturing. The fruit's okay, I suppose, but yeah. Just yeah. So, okay. Then the next one. Nope, that's not it, because that one's not colored. Here we go. Oh, the reason I'm showing this, I did this in March. But I said, hey, everybody, name her, because I didn't know what to name her. And only one person bothered to name her, and that was Patti from Life with Patti, her YouTube channel, which is fabulous. I watch it all the time. And she named her Andy, A-N-D-I-E. And so that is her name, is Andy. And like I say, I already showed this, but I did, you know, the markers and then some glitter around her. But thank you, Patti, for participating and for naming her. And I think it's a perfect name for her. So thank you so much for helping out with that. And then this is the last one I did in here. And she's okay. I mean, there are things I wish I had changed. But yeah, she's okay. I think I did okay with the wings. I added some glitter to them and stuff. Again, oh hoo hoo, Cali Art glitter gel pens. I made her suit and tail glittery. What Storm said, oh, it looks good because it looks like she has ribs. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Didn't mean to do that, but if I did, that's cool. But, and then he said she looks like Megan Hilty, who is a actress who we've seen on stage and stuff, which is really cute. But I think she's cute. It's just, I don't know. I wanted it to pop more and it didn't. But, you know, it's not horrible or anything. At least I don't think so. So those are the ones I did in this book. And thank you, Kath and Ken, for this book again. And then the last book that I've worked in, and I only did 2, Mondes Imaginaries. Okay, so I'm going to show you the one, which is just awful. I decided I would do some watercoloring, oh my god, I snorked. I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to see if I can get better. But I don't think watercoloring is my cup of tea because it looks just ghastly. So it's back here. And then I'll... yeah, okay. So, okay. Oop, nope, that's not it. Okay, here we go. Alright. Don't judge me too harshly. It's bad. It really should be, Andy. Don't let this happen to you. But yeah, here we go. I know, it's awful. Isn't it awful? Yeah. I can't justify it in any way, shape, or form. So I used Arteza watercolor pencils. I hate Arteza pencils anyway. But I used those. This is the only one I think kind of looks good. And then I used, oh, I don't have them here, but they were some watercolors that were sent to me as a gift for Christmas to do the, yeah, around. And then I used shuttle art pencils to do, it looked worse than this, believe it or not, to do some shading. It's just god-awful. I know it's god-awful. I apologize to even insult your eyes by showing it to you, but again, I like to show my horrible mistakes so that people don't think, oh gee, you know, it looks hard to color because everyone's coloring looks so great. No, we make horrible choices and mistakes. So that's why you just gotta you gotta keep practicing. I'm gonna keep doing watercolor things. Because I remember the very first, and I might post it up. If I do, it'll be up here. Click the eye. My very first marker coloring, and I might repost it as a Throwback Thursday. I think I will, actually. And it was awful. It was as bad as this. And now I think I've gotten pretty good at markers. So maybe with some practice, I can get better. And if I can't, you know, it's okay. That's just the way it is. So after I did this, I don't know if you can see it shiny and stuff, it's just ghastly. I decided, which I always do because, you know, I get dramatic, I'm never coloring again, I'm awful, blah, 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 blah. And then I flipped through it and I found a different one and I colored it and I said, okay, I can color. And so I was proud of it. And here it is. This will be the last one that I did. Literally, it was the last one I did for April. If I can ever get to the page. Good Lord. I apologize for taking so. Here we go. This one. And I think I did a darn good job. I'm very proud of this one. I wanted it to be a creepy looking haunted house, but also cheery. Because, you know, they're always dark and gloomy. I've done my own, you know, we're dark and gloomy. But I wanted this to be somewhat inviting, but yet creepy. Kind of like Scooby-Doo or something, you know? And I use shuttle art pencils. And I bought those when I very first started coloring because they were cheaper than all the others. And I used them back then, but I've gotten better pencils since. And I use the better pencils usually, if I use pencils. But I was so glad to go back to the shuttle art and do them because even though you have to work harder with them because they're a very hard core, which is good, I had a lot of fun. And it was fun. It was kind of a, you know, it was good to see that I could use them now to do really good stuff. Because when I first started, it all sucked and I blamed the pencils. But no, it was me. So I used shuttle art pencils only. And I think I did a really good job. I really like it. And it made me like using pencils again because I haven't really used pencils in quite a while since I started doing markers. Because markers are just so much easier and fun. But I really enjoyed it, and so I might start using pencils again on a regular basis. I hope that this shows. In the windows, I'm gonna try, I put little, it's kind of, you could either say it's reflections of the glass, and in the door also, or it's spirits looking out at, you know, whoever's outside. I hope you can see them. Keep moving them around, but they're very faintly done. I just used some white pencil and did a little scribble in each window. So hopefully you can see it. But that's the last thing I did for April, and I really enjoyed it. I'm really interested in using pencils again. So yay! You go from a horrible thing to something that you're proud of, and that makes life more interesting, and it gives you gumption to continue what you're doing. Now, some of you may be looking at all my colorings and going, "Oh, Kris, why don't you just give up? It's just all awful." But I don't think it is. I think some of them are, but I think I do okay. So there you go. Those are the books that I colored in for April 2025. I haven't started anything yet for May, but I'm sure I will because I so enjoy coloring. And when I'm stressed out and stuff, it helps. Or sometimes if I don't feel well, I'll color and it takes my mind off of not feeling well. Again, I have another coloring video coming soon where I'll give you an update on my life. And yeah, we'll take it from there and we'll see where the channel goes from there. So I hope you enjoyed, and please comment down below. I love talking to you all. It helps the channel and I get comments. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you know, just thank you so much for watching my videos and giving them thumbs up and stuff like that. If my health lets me, I will continue doing all of these things and hopefully keeping you entertained. And if you have any questions or anything like that, put them down below. I will have links to everything here and the markers and the pencils and stuff down below, so you can click on them and go to them if you want to purchase them or get them for a friend. And you know, all of that kind of fun stuff. And I hope everyone's April was good, and I hope my April was much better than my March, because if you watch that video, you know March was horrible for me. And let's all hope that we have a wonderful May with spring and all that stuff. So as always, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, stay happy, stay tuned.